We've all stared at that blinking cursor. You type out a quick request, something like, summarize our impact, and hit enter. What comes back is a wall of generic text that completely misses the mark. It is frustrating and time-consuming. Look at the document on the right. This is the alternative. Clear headlines, bullet points, and specific data callouts, all generated instantly and ready for your stakeholders. To get from a messy paragraph to a polished report, you need a reliable process that works every time. We call it the super prompt formula. It is a structured method that eliminates the trial and error of talking to artificial intelligence. Before we start typing, we need 3 things in place: an AI platform, a clearly defined writing task, and your raw source material. Once you apply this formula, you stop crossing your fingers and hoping for a good result. Instead, you become an active director, confidently guiding the system to produce professional deliverables every single time. Step 1 is choosing your engine. A common mistake is treating every AI platform as an identical all-purpose tool. If you need to process large numerical datasets, analyze performance trends, or extract insights from a spreadsheet, you want an analytical AI tool, like Clear Impact's AI Assist. These are optimized for heavy math and data extraction. On the other hand, if your goal is writing a comprehensive impact report or drafting a press release, you need a generative AI tool like ChatGPT or Gemini. They excel at narrative development and formatting. Asking a single system to calculate your complex data trends and write a polished community narrative at the exact same time leads to errors and constant back-and-forth refinement. By defining exactly what you want the final product to look like, you can select the correct engine. This simple decision prevents a structural breakdown before you even begin. Now we move to the text box. Treat this space as a control panel that requires strict parameters rather than a chat window for casual conversation. This diagram shows a baseline prompt, something like, "How do I reduce food insecurity?" This is guaranteed to fail because it forces the system to guess your specific needs. We fix this by adding our first variable, context. Notice the blue text. This tells the system exactly who your audience is, say private donors or policymakers, and explains the main objective of the project. Next, we add our specifics, shown here in green. We constrain the subject matter by detailing exact dates, target geographical areas, or specific demographic groups. This stops the AI from pulling broad generalizations. Finally, we apply the format variable in orange. You have to dictate the exact output structure. Tell it you want a 1-page press release, 3 bullet points, and a specific subheadline. If you are building a massive document like a strategic plan, apply the break it down rule. Split your request into a sequence of smaller steps, tackling 1 section per prompt. An effective prompt operates as a rigid blueprint. The tighter the constraints you set, the higher the quality of the final output. Even with a perfect prompt structure, you face the risk of AI hallucination. This happens when the system tries to fill in blanks using generalized internet data instead of your organization's actual specific metrics. To prevent this, you have to ground the system in reality. You do this by uploading your own impact reports, survey data, or simply pasting your raw notes directly into the prompt box. Add a strict instruction telling the system to pull its analysis exclusively from your provided source material. When you receive the first output, treat it strictly as a rough draft. From here, the AI becomes your collaborative editor. Issue targeted commands to refine the draft. You can tell it to make the executive summary more concise, or adjust the tone to be less technical for a general audience. If your document includes outside claims or best practices, command the system to provide verifiable sources and links to peer-reviewed studies, so you can check the facts. This cycle of grounding the tool in real data and commanding specific revisions separates a casual experiment from rigorous professional execution. Take a look at this final impact report. This is the direct result of pairing the right engine with our 3-part prompt blueprint and grounded source data. The layout matches our strict formatting rules. The data is accurate to our uploaded files, and the tone fits our specific audience. Because this prompt structure successfully delivered exactly what we needed, you can now save the text of the prompt itself as a permanent template. For your next project, keep the underlying logic intact. swap out the specific context, ask for a different format, and attach a new data file. By utilizing this structured formula, you control a repeatable system. You can take any raw dataset and turn it into a targeted deliverable in minutes.